energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up, way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. I got his.
Yo.
GM, how we doing today?
Oh, it's another day. Dude, I was launching all this stuff as we were going live, and I noticed that we are streaming to Phil's X account right now.
Are we really? And Phil's not even here with us today.
Unfortunately, Phil's not going to be with us because he is sitting courtside at a basketball game. So,
You gonna say which one, or no? He's just got courtside tickets.
Yeah, I was gonna leave it at that. I kind of, I mean, we were joking earlier that we'd throw to him on the throw to him for the collections that were this week's bench warmers, but no. Anyways, we are Phil-less tonight, but we're gonna just kick it up. Gonna do a little diving into this Magic Eden NFT market, rewards program, diamonds everywhere.
A lot of stuff this week from them. They weren't kidding when they said Monday and then said Tuesday.
And then they didn't say Wednesday. I was really hoping they were going to just continue to hammer it home. And no Wednesday, but they sure did fire off Monday, Tuesday. So
yeah. So what did you think? Have you first off, have you created a wallet or played around with their new wallet, and are you planning on farming some of their diamonds?
Yeah, so I mean, I just recently set up the wallet. We have a couple of codes we can definitely throw out there if there's anybody who's looking to try out the wallet. I haven't really done too much with it yet. I was actually planning to kind of do that on stream. I literally threw one soul in there, and we they advertised that their cross-chain wallet, you can swap in between everything within the wallet. So we're gonna try that out in real time. We're gonna see what it's like. The one thing I did see was can't go from one soul into a Bitcoin wallet, because apparently it's just the minimum is $180, and it's your $80 ain't gonna cut it. So
there's a code for you. Stay liquid if you're able to navigate to the site. But do you want to share your screen and we can just start walking through?
We're just dropping codes like they're bombs, bro. Hold on.
We're dropping codes. Well, you said, hey, if anybody wants one, we have some codes.
All right. Well, I mean, we're not even fully set up here. I mean, we're just jumping right into it. Okay. The weird thing though is did you end up finding out earlier how to get to the wallet from there?
Yeah. If you want to go ahead and if you share your screen, we can walk through the process.
Yeah. Hold up. I'm trying to multitask, and I'm switching back and forth between my tabs. It's just not working out.
No,
and here we go.
Here we go.
Dude, so I just noticed this. I didn't realize you could do an all chains button, but this is going to be kind of nuts when you're looking at NFTs from a glance, and it's literally everything on Sol, Bitcoin, ETH, Polygon.
You can just see which one's popping off.
It's unfortunate. We see where their priorities are, Sol and Bitcoin. The ETH marketplace though, it's just hiding over here. I mean, obviously, it's not launched yet, but dude, I don't know. When's it coming? You got any guesses?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, do you have any guesses on
do I have any guesses? Oh, man. It's got to be February. I think February's probably when it's slated.
Yeah, for sure. February?
Definitely coming up. All right, so let's see.
Not a month later. Okay, so where do
when I was here, at first I was like, okay, where do I navigate to this Magic Eden wallet? But yeah, if you hit connect a different wallet, boom.
I think it should show up here. I don't know. Apparently I'm connected. But if you connect here, it like should send you off to go get the Chrome extension. You know, I'm not a big fan of like just randomly searching the Chrome extension store and then like trying to download something, because you know, like some MFer is going to be out there with a magic feed-in Chrome extension or something, and then we're going to be feeding their family soul for dinner. So not ideal.
Magic feed.
I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to fucking wing it today. You know, Phil's got the smooth flow to it.
Dude, he really does.
Nothing can beat. What am I trying to say? Nothing can beat the host abilities of
Mr. Phil. Ain't that the truth?
Okay, so anyways, let's just jump into it. We have the wallet. I threw one soul in it. I named it a raving ape.
Nice.
You know, rightfully so. So we're okay. Hold on, I think I gotta share something else. Okay, this is like the wallet.
That's what I want to see. Mm-hmm.
This is like what it threw me into after I downloaded the extension. And so then, yeah, you know, like cool. Like I got my wallet. I just created a new one because I was like, the odds are I'm probably going to want to have my funds separate for trading everything Magic Eden Marketplace and like my Blur wallet trading, you know? So I was like, yeah, I just screw it.
Yeah, especially if they're going to be big on the 100% loyalty, you know, I'm definitely not just piecing out a Blur. So 2 wallets, probably the way to go here.
So, but the nice thing though, right? I mean, one seed phrase, it just unlocks all of your accounts. You got, you know, your ETH, Polygon, Solana, Ordinals address, and then your Bitcoin address. To be honest, dude, I really have not, like, it's kind of embarrassing, but I've just been stuck over in LOTM probably, and haven't even really done too much on Bitcoin. I like aped into OXBT when it was like 30 cents, 20 cents or something, you know, like whenever it was probably like first launched and it was like really hyped up. And then after that, I hadn't paid attention to it. And then people were like, oh yeah, it's pumping hard. And I was like, I went back to go check and it was like 5 cents. And I was like, pumping hard. That's not my definition.
That's too funny.
Dude, okay, so here's the swap thing, right? This is like the feature that some people have been talking about.
I was gonna say, kind of nice that you can just go sold to like straight into Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, if you're not poor. So that's the big kicker right there. I tried to click minimum. You need like at least two soul.
RIP.
So can't do that. But we are gonna send. We're gonna send this to ETH, and we're just gonna see what the hell happens, shall we?
Let's do it.
We'll do half. Why not? All right.
I'm just gonna send slippage or.
Dude, so I mean, I don't know. Is that slippage?
Well, that's what I was hoping we would maybe figure out before we did it. If it was like,
dude, I mean, you know, sometimes. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. Okay, let's see. Do we need to like time this thing? 8:11 or 9:11, wherever you are. 7:11, 5:11, 6:11.
Yeah. Just careful.
Yeah. So, anyways. How's your day? How's your day been?
Pretty good. Dude, swapping first time is always like the scariest thing. You're like, am I actually gonna get the
dude.
Or
because you dropped the code live, someone else snagged it.
Yeah, I tried to I just followed you on Twitter, Stay Liquid, and I will DM you the code.
If anyone else wants one, go ahead and just drop a comment.
Saying I gotta subscribe.
Hopefully we can see it. If not, shoot one of us a DM on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Dude, okay. So this is still going. I guess
which doesn't surprise me. Like anytime I swapped previously with like Wormhole, I think it took about like 5-6 minutes ish. And like
6 years.
Definitely takes some time.
For sure.
Which makes sense, right? You're swapping bridges.
Dude, okay, so let's like talk about something because I feel like everyone was like getting excited that like Blur farming was going to be over.
Yeah, no, dude, definitely.
Now it just looks like it's just going to be Magic Eden farming, and I don't know if that doesn't mean like NFTs are still going to be dumped back and forth like every single day.
Yeah, it's hard to say, right? Because, well, and I think you had a tweet that kind of, said it too, that this is more like a royalty rebate than like a diamond reward, like just for having liquidity, right? Like it's clearly different than the Blur system, right? Because Blur is having liquidity on the platform, where this is incentivized trading, right? You only get points or diamonds whenever the NFT actually sells, not just for listing it or having a bid open.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little, let me jump over here. So you get these diamonds the same way that you do, like that you would get points, except that you can see the diamonds that you're getting in real time. I haven't fully tried this yet, so I haven't tried getting diamonds from bidding or from listing. But it's definitely interesting, because if you're going to be earning listing points or diamonds in real time, then people definitely may be more likely to continue to just like put a lot of pressure on the floor with their listings, especially if they're trying to be the lowest listing. And then there's that weird mechanic, right, where it's like, in this case, they're almost encouraging that these assets trade back and forth. But being that it's going to be, I think, right, full royalties enforced, you enter this weird stage where it's like, well, yeah, no duh, they would want to like encourage you to dump these back and forth between each other, right? Because essentially they're gonna, be raking in fees, whether it's the collection, whether it's the platform. I don't really know what the full structure is. It did look like there was some kind of drop off. The more volume you had, the less marketplace fees you had to pay. But I'm just curious to see how this is going to work out. If it's really going to be a reward, it doesn't really seem to be rewarding holders though, from what I can tell, because it's not like you get points for being a loyal community member, and not listing your things. Like, it's encouraging liquidity, which is lists and then bids, right?
Right. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting how they end up airdropping to everybody, right? Because it's like, it's not just one, like just the ETH chain, right? It's going to be split into all, 4 or 5? Like, that makes it
Yeah, no, I mean,
because I know, like, I'm personally not going to be getting any of the Polygon points, any very few Solana points, probably no Bitcoin points. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It just becomes interesting, right? It feels a little bit more diluted than even like with Blur as a non-whale getting like 5 points.
I wonder though if there will be some sort of weird, because if it truly comes down and is a farmer's game at the end of the day, right? I mean, if there's like some kind of collection on Solana, because I know some of these don't require full royalties, but if there's like a collection on Solana, and the farmers decide to trade that, in some sense, they could just be like, well, screw ETH. I'm using my in. This just updated. They're going to be like, yo, I'm going to use my in-wallet swap to just,
6 minutes.
Was it 6 minutes?
Yeah.
It was 6 minutes.
8:11, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, swap back.
See. Funny guy. No. Let me see how much fees I paid here. I mean, I definitely had one whole soul, which was what, $88? What is soul at?
$88, I think. Right?
$88. So I lost, $2. Sad day. I know. We're gonna do ETH because
it's really not bad though.
Let's see here. Okay. So I assume this came out of the transaction fee.
Sounds about right.
61 cents on a nice 13 Gwei. I mean, seems pretty decent.
Not bad, not bad.
I don't know what's the
And I mean, considering how
Solana
easy it was,
Soul
right? You're just in your wallet. You don't have to call up a different platform. You don't have to go anywhere else. All you have to do is just in your wallet, swap to a different chain.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull up the Solana wallet side. Take a look there. What is this?
This account.
Mint to this account? Mint to collection V1? Is this like some scam thing?
Probably.
Or is this like part of the transaction?
Bubble.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Bubblegum?
I have not looked at Soul Scan before.
Yeah, it's a little interesting.
Weird. Feels a little foreign. I think this was the transaction. Okay, so here it is. My 0.495. So
okay, and your fee was
0.005.
0.00005.
Is that right?
Wait. Because your fee up top
no, that's
0.00000. I'm confusion.
Yeah. So anyways, the swap works. And that's that. Okay. Yep. So yo, we got Justin. Feature. We checking in. What's up, Justin? How's it going? The project rewards the holders. Let's see. This seems more passive, like how exchanges let you use their coins for discount.
So maybe ETH gas fees will be discounted by diamonds or something. I mean, interesting.
Oh. Wishful thinking. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting thought, right? If the well, okay, I don't know what happened to it, but there was definitely a section on the rewards page. Unless if they like just completely nuked it and like reopened it. Let me see if I can find it, because I took some screenshots and I was like trying to I was just trying to wrap my head around it and figure out what was going on with their rewards. But it did say, let's see here. It did say there was the Magic Eden rewards store. Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. You're like buying whitelists or other ecosystem perks, but then it's like, okay, if you use your diamonds to then get into the next mint, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. But yeah, right? Like, dude, what if you could take your diamonds and buy mist with it? And convert your diamonds to mist.
I mean, that's kind of interesting. Like, you're talking about just being able to use them for like in-game purchases within the Yuga ecosystem. Right. That would be kind of interesting. You can like walk away and be like, yo, I'm gonna go purchase some mist, and then you don't have to buy the ape coin to use in there. I don't know. That's kind of interesting, kind of weird. What if you could use diamonds to buy an ape coin mystery bag that had some amount of ape coin in it?
Duck, duck, goose.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, I guess there's things you could do that actually have like some seriously real value, but like the way that I was kind of thinking about it previously is if, you know, you're getting like 8 diamonds per soul traded. I'm sure there will be some kind of conversion when it comes to ETH. It'll be X amount of diamonds per ETH traded, but then, or maybe they'll do like 0.1 ETH traded or something like that. I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
But then, you know, how does that work, right? If you have like a conversion between diamonds to like soul, if it's like 8 diamonds per soul, and let's just say it's well, we'll do the math. 2,200 divided by 8. So it'd be like 275 per. Wait, no, 270. Wait, did I do that right?
Yeah, 275 diamonds per ETH.
No, sorry, 25 times 8. It'd be like 200. Am I doing math correctly?
What is your math? 2,200.
Dude, okay. 2,200 divided by the price of soul.
Yeah, so like 25 times the current. Yeah, you'd get about 200.
So quick you math. Get 25 times 8, 200. All right, bro. Yo, let's go.
That was really hard.
Dude, it's past 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's very much.
Yeah. Unless if it's like LOTM math, and then I'm like full send.
Wired, dude. Right.
No. Okay. So like that's the question though. If ETH is 2,200, Soul is 8, what happens here? Are we keeping like a 200 diamonds per ETH spent, eight diamonds per soul spent? And then what happens if soul goes to 200 and ETH is like still at 2,200?
Yeah, right.
Does the ratio like balance itself back out? You know what I'm saying?
It's a great question. Yeah, no, I do know what you're saying. Right, because there might come a point where it's like, oh wow, if you just like sell all your soul NFTs, you're printing diamonds.
Interesting.
I
don't know. I'm really curious. I think they got a lot more up their sleeve to definitely.
I mean, surely, right? Surely. I think if they know anything, they know fireworks. The incentives have to be POG in order to, bring all the blur farmers over. Bring that liquidity over.
Dude, I kind of agree with that. I feel like this whole multi-chain thing, especially with it being like insanely easy in that wallet swap that we did.
Yep.
This whole
I wish I liked the Magic Eden marketplace a little bit better.
Okay,
not even a little bit.
Go back,
like a lot.
I go back to Soul.
Sure.
We'll just see how much it takes to round trip. Actually, we can see right there. How much do I have? I got 0.505. 0.4483. Yeah, so you lose like 0.05 soul in the whole process.
I mean, that's not terrible.
$4 to go there and back. I mean, that's, you know what?
That's not bad.
That's worth the hassle. I mean, worth the convenience fee to not have to send it to Coinbase, go into Coinbase, use your authenticator, send it back.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, shoot.
That's so true.
Anyways. All right, let's move on from Magic Eden. I think there's a lot to come. I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I do know this character is extremely marshmallowy.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes he kind of looks like a pot.
Yeah, little flower coming out.
I'm not really sure.
Interesting.
Cross-chain, cross-product, rewards for everyone. I mean, it sounds good.
It does. It definitely does.
Especially
as we've seen, like, cross-chain things pop off, whether it's meme coins or other NFTs and whatnot.
Yep, for real. Okay, so definitely something that if you are an ape, 110%, you need to go do this. You need to go complete the quarterly holder survey because it closes in 2 days. So, it takes about 20-ish minutes to get through.
Mm-hmm.
I would think, wouldn't you say? About 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, it depends what questions you answer and don't answer and whatnot. There were some where I would start to put in feedback and then I got to like question number 40 something. And I was like, oh, this is where that should go. Not 20 questions sooner.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There was definitely a couple where I started to roll in some thoughts and then I was like,
yeah,
I don't know. And then there was a more appropriate section for it. But yeah, they literally covered everything.
Everything.
Every single aspect. It was from A to Z covered. A lot of exciting stuff in there. But I mean, definitely if you've been active, if you've been hanging out, if you've been noticing things that are going good or going poorly or, just completely sideways, it's definitely a good idea to get in there and voice your opinion because they're asking for it. Not that they haven't seen it all day, every day for the last however many days that we've, been bear market vibes in it. But yeah, I don't know. We get a little POAP with it too.
Yeah, seems pretty sweet.
Let's see if we can find.
It'll be worth $500,000 in a few years. So
I don't know about $500,000, but
trust, bro.
It should be I was gonna say it should at least be worth a few diamonds. I mean,
yeah, you can burn your POAP.
Dude, remember this one?
Yeah, dude, I do. And
people bought the heck out of this one though. Let's see the latest. All right, I guess I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, there it is.
Ta-da.
BYC contributor.
That's awesome.
Interesting though that they're doing it quarterly.
Well,
I
apes
I
seem
mean,
to have a
yeah.
lot to say every quarter. So
Yeah, I mean, they could have done a daily survey.
yeah, right. I
Like,
guarantee you they would get
oh
daily
man,
responses from certain people.
dude, I wonder if you could like, well, yeah, I mean, sometimes what is it like? Well, I can't speak. Coin Market Cap or like
Mhm.
CoinGecko, like where you can like vote up or vote down,
Yeah.
like the coins or whatever.
hmm
I wonder how like
So
how
we
that
had a
would if you could just like do like a sentiment check-in day, like or just like a little vibe check button
Mhm.
every single day for the BAYC. I wonder what that chart would look like, and then I wonder like to what degree of precision it would map the floor price.
Dude, that's like on RuneScape, right? Like anytime you go to log out, it's like, did you enjoy playing RuneScape today? And there's like a thumbs up and a thumbs down button. And you'll have people rage quit and then they'll like hit the thumbs down button and log out. And it's like, doesn't really do anything, but the fact that there's a button there, yeah.
Dude, I
Needs to
mean,
happen.
it would be interesting too if you could like see it
Dude,
publicly, right?
Arabian Ape
Like,
is not having fun today.
dude, right? If you're like, yo, today I'm publicly fudding BAYC, you're just like, wearing the down arrow badge. I mean,
They need to bring back Facebook poking, right? So then you can go poke other people in the clubhouse.
you lost me there. I mean, I do remember the
remember, like,
Facebook
the
poking, but
Facebook
like,
poking?
why are we Facebook poking on the in the
Because
clubhouse?
if somebody doesn't have a good day, you can go poke them to cheer them up.
Oh, poke them. Just add fuel to the fire. Be like, oh, I see you're not having a good day. Let me just send you a poke. Man, I don't know. I don't know about that one, dude. Okay, but
Too far.
the one thing I do know, which would make me have a really good day, is let's mint the freaking rewards, my guy.
Dude, please. Please, please, please.
I mean, I want them to be ready, and I want there to be like epic things to follow for them. But like,
Let's just be real. Like they're waiting on the Magic Eden ETH marketplace. Like it's the only thing.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, and I mean, I appreciate that because then I'm gonna be able to come in and like get some freaking
some
diamonds
diamonds.
as well. I mean, shit.
All right, that would be pretty bug.
Dude, honestly though, I mean,
200 diamonds per ETH. Shoot, legendary weapon parts are going to be going for like 3 ETH off the rip. So
legendary weapon parts, 3 ETH prediction from Bryce. All right, guys, we are going to retire off of Legends of the Mara. It's been fun. Yeah, but apparently season 1 and 2 is all we needed, and yeah. No longer need the game. You can just close it down, beta version or not. Like, just pack it up. Bryce sold all of his legendary ship parts for 3 ETH. I mean, that would be something. I don't know if that it might be a little bit of a bold prediction.
I'd say
just a snitch. Dude, I know I said I was gonna pull up your LOTM, but here we are on mine. Yeah. Do you want to pull up your LOTM? I know you've got some stuff cooking.
We definitely can. Because let's see, because I need your opinion actually too.
Dude, I'm moving. I'm getting off of tier 4s. I feel like my position here is pretty much cooked. I had like this weird scenario happen where like I started earning rewards to a wallet that I delegated, and then I like removed the delegation, and like the points are still going to this wallet. So I mean, it's all good, I guess. It's not like the end of the world, but like at this point, I know I think PM said he was gonna like look into fixing this, but like at this point, I'm like, I don't even know if I want him to fix it because I can get some extra rewards,
extra ship parts.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm moving to tier 2s.
Say that again.
I'm moving to tier 2s.
Yeah, I think
I have no rhyme or reason. There's like I thought about it. I probably would be better off on tier 3s, but yeah, I just said, you know what, tier 2 seems like a decently easy hurdle to get into the top 25 maybe within the next 33 days. I feel like my setup could do that. I mean, I've got 25 billion damage.
Snap. Yeah, so I didn't start hunting until way later because I was trying to farm the crap out of biogenic swamp. So I was using all my quotas for that nonsense. But then I just started on the tier 3s. And here's my dilemma: I'm in 56th right now, right? And I've been making good ground. I've just been catching up.
All right.
Because again, I didn't hunt at all for like the first 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, you're solidly in.
Solidly in
Oh, dude,
here.
you're gonna be top 50 in no time. Look at that gap.
So it's like, should I
200
go for
mil.
top 50 here, or should I
Mm.
like take my 3, 4, 5 codas, legendary hunter, and I have another epic hunter, and start like trying to get on the leaderboard for tier 2s? Because I've got 5 deeds there, so like I've got enough deeds to definitely get on the leaderboard.
Okay.
And I could go like 2 codas, coda and a legendary, right? Like I
Yeah.
could
Pull up the leaderboard. Let's take a look. I mean,
But
so
then it's
if
like,
you,
because am I better off going 4-4, so having 8, or just pushing this guy? See, right? Like, I don't know. It's a predicament.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Like oh, dude, but then if you, it might be nice to have the ninja box.
Right?
Although, yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what those are gonna do for you, really. But my guess is a ninja box is probably worth more than. Oh no,
Right?
maybe not.
I would get an extra 8 ship parts, and so that's where
that's interesting.
I'm in a predicament. But see, like here's my other thing too. If I start going to tier 2s, because now in all my tier 3s, I'm facing like higher level bosses. So if I switch over to tier 2s, I'm facing like the first boss. So it's more master chess in the remaining days.
Yeah,
So
that's
like
an interesting
even
thought.
more loot on top of the extra loot. I feel like it's probably worth switching over to tier 2s once I'm done with this kill, probably, since this is where my weapon guys are.
So are you definitely out of the top 25? Is that like out of the picture?
On this, I don't know.
Let's see what's the. Oh yeah, you would basically need to double. But you got to think though, that number that's been climbing the entire duration.
And this dude,
right?
I mean, they've got 35 deeds, right? And I've got 5.
Yeah, you're kind of.
So it's possible I can't even get top 50 if
you're kind of toasted.
People
there.
have more than 5 deeds. You see what I'm saying? So
I
it might be
see
time
the
because I'm
dilemma.
like comfortably in the top 100.
Nah, man, dude, you're gonna get top 50 if you just cook with this for a little bit. Honestly, you know what you could almost do?
What's that? Keep
Okay.
1 tier 3
You know what?
going and start pushing on 2 tier 2s.
We're going in. Let me share this up. We're gonna do some stalking. Is it leaderboards? No. I think so, actually. Okay. What is the last digits on that rank that has the 35 deeds or whatever?
Oh, that has the 35 deeds. The last digit. What last digit?
The last 4 digits of the wallet address of the.
Because it's alfietal.eth, so it's a .eth.
Wait, no. Pull your screen back up.
You're talking about this guy in 25th?
Oh, I think I was looking at the one below it. Oh no, 7B21. Is that 7B21? I can't quite see.
7B21.
Okay, I was gonna say it almost makes more sense for you to get into the top 25 and then like kind of jump back and forth, like maintain your 25th rank. And then
I don't think I'm getting top 25. Top 25, I got a 2x.
No, I meant top 50. Top 50. Sorry, I'm talking top 50.
Man. Sorry, not all of us can be top 10 like you.
Oh well, sorry. Yes, we're doing some stalking here.
We most definitely are.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see.
Oh, so 518th over here, baby. I killed 1 shatter.
So if we whip this up, right?
Weird that it says I only have 2 other deeds that are tier 2, but I most definitely have 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was 7B21, right?
6, 7, 8. Whack.
7B21. You know what I think I'm gonna do instead? I think I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna look up the
Bizarro
holders. Perhaps. Let's see if we can find them. Do a little stalking here. How many deeds approximately do they have on the 7B21 account?
According to this, they have 29. Oh wait, 29 OTA just says 6 other deeds, but that's only for that tier.
Yeah, there's a chance, right, that they have less than that.
Less than what?
I mean, I can't speak here.
I mean, you can go to OTA and look at, who owns 29 OTA, or is that included?
Yeah, but that's not going to tell you the same thing. I mean, because they could have them somewhere else. It is 7B21, right? I'm not making that up.
Yeah, no, you're not lying there.
Okay, this method is not working out. I thought it would be like working out like a charm, but like, how else can we find the last 4 digits of an address of holders? Can we just go into Etherscan? Let's see here.
Holders.
Basically, where we're getting to is if you can find the person that you're trying to hunt down, right?
Well, there's only 20 pages, so if you just put 7B21.
Does this work? If that works,
it should.
We just had an unlock of question mark. No, negative. Did not work.
Well, again, they're going to be within the first X amount since they have at least 5 tier 3s. So I would assume they have at least like 20 something deeds.
Hold on. Let's try other decks. We're going to make our way around until we find a way to hunt somebody down. Let's see. Wait, they have a holders tab?
Can we?
I don't know.
Sort by...
Okay.
Okay. Control.
Okay, so this might work.
My guys, we're talking about ABP still. I saw his PFP.
Can I just search this here? Can you show me somebody who holds stuff? This probably ain't gonna work, but you know what?
You're not like Command F?
This at least shows. That's what I am doing. You just can't see it. Gotcha. I'm Command F-ing.
I'm over here like hello.
No, but this one at least shows the address above any potential ENS name that might show up. So, because sometimes maybe their name doesn't show up on the.
And you may have to delete your 7B21 and retype it if you're just loading straight. Sometimes it doesn't auto-populate.
I mean, if I do one CCD, I found that, right?
Yeah, so this should
so
work.
As long as you told me it is 7B21, I'm going to ask you one more time. Just because, dude, if I'm searching the wrong thing, that would be unfortunate.
I am staring at it.
All right, well, as soon as we make it down to six deeds, it's going to be kind of pointless because unless if they only have that,
they literally only have
that would be pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. I would admire the dedication.
I would too.
Wait, can I filter? Oh, hold on. We may have another unlock. What are you on? Tier 3?
Tier 3, yep. But this isn't always accurate.
Did this filter by... Is that accurate? Wait, no. What happened here? Oh my God. It does.
Oh,
wow. I like that. Okay.
So
Thank you, other decks. Let's see. So how many tier 3s? 6?
It says that they have 6, yeah. It says they have 6.
Okay, so that's probably an accurate estimation of like how many they have. Dude, you know what actually is probably going on here? Unless if they're using a delegate wallet and their wallet is not actually holding it. In that case, we would probably be coming up empty-handed every single time, no?
Which would make sense.
At least 6.
At least 6.
Yeah, I don't know. They are yeah, and I'm not about to dig through the
You want to try 12 EB real quick? Look up 12 EB. They have at least 11.
12 EB.
Mm-hmm. Because they're in.
Dude, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why is this not working?
Dude, this makes no
1D7A. I can find myself. Okay, so it definitely works. Say it again.
1212EB.
You know what it is? It's probably delegates.
Delegated, yeah.
It's probably a delegated wallet from the. Damn.
Gots to be.
All right. Well, anyways, we're gonna stop the sleuthing. Sorry if that was extremely boring, but we did learn something really cool that you can actually search by holders, and this holders tab is pretty useful inside other decks.
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Unfortunately, I know they have the ability to show. Hold on. Oh shit. Never mind. You know, sometimes like if you go in and you like look at your wallet or whatever, it'll show the delegated wallet. Like you can like toggle it on.
Oh, word.
So if Adam's listening, something that would be extremely useful, especially for sleuthing, would be to have the ability to also show wallets that are delegated. I guess, how would you want that to look? You would want to see how many deeds are delegated to a wallet. And I don't know if there's a good way to do that other than like maybe have like a different colored text on these people. So if like, let's just say, who is this? Deer Hunter. If this was their delegated wallet, but their deeds were actually in a different wallet, then this one could show up yellow. You could click it, and then you could be like, oh, I'm going to go to their actual wallet to see where the deeds are housed, especially if these have like 0 deeds in it. Because they have the delegation stuff already linked and multi-wallet. I don't know. Spitballing here. You know, but if we get some serious competition going here, then
I'm going to need to be able to sleuth.
I'm going to need the tools. The sleuthing tools. Okay. Buying soul art tonight, boys. What else we got? But the goal is to get more ETH eventually.
Yeah, always great end goal.
Like a colored check. Kind of. Yeah.
100. Basically.
What else do we want to look at? Dude, okay, honestly, we haven't talked about this before, but like I've been heavily using other decks almost like religiously when it comes to managing my Mara.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I like live on this tab. I've had my environment 4, and then like I've been like going up the ranks. So Goliath kills 0. I've been like, you can just like toggle out which ones haven't had a kill yet.
Did you just get dumped that deed recently?
You know, I don't know. I think I'm fighting on it. 68933. Let me pop over here and take a look.
What do you know?
Magic Eden popped up, just trying to get me to log in. I think I just want to continue with MetaMask on this one, guys. So yeah, 68933. Yeah, so this one is a no shattered kills yet, so that's why it pops up under there. But super useful to be able to like toggle which ones and then kind of filter out like which ones you may or may not have already been fighting on. And then let me yeet these boosts real quick while we're sitting here. And then after that, the other thing that's nice, I guess I could have. The other thing you can do is you just pop in right here, click the LOTM tab, and then boom, you can see what you have played.
Yeah, you could have just done that.
I could have. I don't know why I loaded the game. So it was all right here. But yeah. So, anyways,
very helpful tools here, especially when you got a stupid amount of deeds that you have to manage. No comment.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Oh yeah, what?
Dude. Okay, so what else? In terms of
the Bodega
strategy, we have no. We're not done with LOTM yet, dude. We're not done with LOTM.
Fair enough. My bad.
33 days. How does this end? How are you playing it? I mean, obviously going for master chests. may or may not be toggling back between 3 and 2.
May or may
But
not.
farming, are you targeting any of the last 3 sediments?
I mean, on open deeds, I'm definitely just spraying and praying, right? Because I think it's better to just throw one farmer on all my deeds that have open resources and get at least 7 fragments a day or whatever than throwing 3 or 4 on one and all that sort of stuff. So my name of the game is quantity of fragments over specific fragments.
Right.
Anything
Okay.
that'll just
So
give you the most amount of fragments.
someone had asked me. I think it was Yat Museum. The star goat symbol star person. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I do.
I think they were asking me, does it make more sense to get, was it like 7 rainbow Atmos fragments or 13, or no, it was 7 Cosmic Dream or 13 Rainbow Atmos.
Like go
right?
for the 13 Rainbow Atmos. Like I especially because it's like you're just speculating, right? So I feel like there's no winning game there. Well, I mean, I guess unless one of them really is more valuable than the other, but
I mean, like you
don't see it yet.
You would be if you're going for the Rainbow Atmos, you would almost be making the play that you think they're going to be worth twice as much as, or Cosmic Dreams are going to be worth twice as much as Rainbow Atmos, right? Yeah. It's like at that point, you may as well. Yeah. I don't know. That's kind of what I did this season. I pretty much prioritized putting all of my farmers on tier 3 sediments. Just because tier 3 is twice as much production as tier 1, right? So then it was like, it just made more sense, even across the board. I think I got less biogenic fragments this time, but I also got significantly more chemical goo. Okay. I don't know. I'm curious to like write down the numbers and see how that plays out, especially because like once we have some data to work with and some like floor prices, then I feel like we're going to see the game kind of shift pretty dramatically. If fragments holds like a decent premium, right, then we could potentially see less pressure from people to kill shattered.
Yeah, that's exactly like what I did this season, right? Like I made the bet that the biogenic swamp fragments are going to be pretty darn valuable because I used my codas to farm those fragments instead of hunting on other deeds.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see, does it make more sense to hunt with your codas or to farm with them in future seasons, especially once we get some floor price information? It's a weird calculation though, because you're like trying to balance like potential DPS of a coda team hunting and then also potential sediment fragment production from farming. And then you kind of have to weigh those two on a scale and be like,
pretty much,
which one can output more?
Better? Yeah, right. I don't know. But I just went with the mindset. I was like, you can only farm biogenic swamp fragments for 3 or 4 weeks before the supply runs out. So it seems like it just makes sense that for those first few weeks, you just, if you have the ability to get biogenic swamp fragments, you just farm it to the max.
The weird dynamic though that happened this season was, and I would normally agree with that. I would be like, like full send biogenic.
But yeah, with the leaderboard setup.
Well, right? The leaderboard setup and the increased shattered HP, right? I mean, they just had that much more to defeat, like more damage that had to be dealt to defeat them. So then it kind of makes it a little more involved trying to get those shattered defeated. So then it's like, okay, I mean, if you're dedicating all of that high potential DPS to farming, I mean, it really shoots you in the foot for hunting.
That's where hopefully you just have like 1,000 codas and you're good to go. You can farm on your biogenic swamp and hunt on your other deeds.
You know who recently picked up a handful of codas? I think it was Captain Trippy said he picked up 15.
Was it 15? I was definitely
so.
9. but I think you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've gotten 2 dumped to me in the last week to bids that I'm not complaining about.
Let's take a little look at the market here. 3 point. I know you got a nice one though, and it was funny because I literally took off my bid, and I think Bruce was also bidding, and he was like, "Yo, we're top bid," and I was like, "Yo, dude, I just removed my bid too," and then apparently we left you left you out to dry. But
it's not like the greatest.
Like a nice.
It's not the greatest coda ever, but it's got a mega coda armor and it's poison ability. So, I mean,
dude, I mean, this is like the Infinity Gauntlet, so like you're pretty much set, my guy.
No, I have it listed. I kind of think I need to delist them.
Ooh, see this symbol right here. I don't know. Obviously, it's a cross out, but the symbol behind it is kind of fading into irrelevance. So, what gives?
Sailing into the sunset.
Dude, I like this cape.
But I have that one, and then I have the other one that was listed at, I think, right alongside it.
Dude, if they had like this cape with the fire sword, I'm still curious to see if these weapons or armor eventually becomes transferable. In some sense, I kind of hope they don't, right? Like I hope.
But it would also be kind of cool if you could make your coda aesthetically cooler just by like acquiring some certain traits.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. It does definitely, it would shift this market, right? If you could end up stripping them and then dumping them and then selling your rare weapons and armors and all that kind of stuff.
For sure.
I don't know. There's like there's something nice about the balance that is had within this collection. And I feel like we're just about to crank it up with we're about to crank it up when it comes to armor. I don't know if anybody's released that image before that I sent you the other day, but there is an image floating around, and it might not be floating around. It might just be floating around on my computer. That is essentially.
Call it up.
I know see if I can find it.
You texted.
Did I text it to you?
Yeah, you for sure did.
Oh, you know what? I think I found it right here.
The other thing I was going to say is it'll be interesting too, right? Because we're talking about this third ability. What if, our initial abilities also play a role in like the third abilities, right? Like I could see where poison, if you poison the enemy, his attacks become weaker back to you. So it's like, it's an attack, but it's also like a defense at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
You following along there?
So you're saying like
it's not.
Dude, I just agreed with you. I'm not entirely sure if I heard you.
I think so. I think you just said, "Yep."
That's that. Yeah. I was just rolling with it, dude. I was trying to get myself out of it. No, I screwed that.
So close.
Okay. Here's the ones. I don't know if these have been shared yet, but this one in the top corner.
This is like top secret alpha.
This one in the top corner, this one here, those two seem to be what would be the ability 3. And you have it in a couple of different forms. There's 3 different versions on that third row, as well as the other version of the heart symbol. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like, this seems like a Uno reverse kind of card. You know what I'm saying? Like a damage dealt from the shattered to you. This is the other thing, dude. I feel like people totally freaking forgot that the freaking shattered are going to fight back.
Dude, right? You're probably going to want some armor.
Probably going to want some armor. Probably going to want a coda that has a good ability. I mean, yeah. Oh, okay. So let's speculate here for a second.
Okay.
What do we have? We have multiple tiers of. I don't think Mara are going to have this ability.
I don't think so either. And what better way to prove dominance to codas by being like, hey, here's
so then would you then have a version of the defense for your coda, your weapon coda,
and
your mega coda, but coda with armor, weapon coda with armor, or is it just
armor.
Coda? Armor coda, mega coda.
Well, because it seems like you have mega armor, you should get the mega quota check, right? But the mega quota is just that.
But it's the same as like with the weapon quotas. Do you have a regular weapon or a mega quota weapon, right?
Yeah. True.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm not entirely sure if this image floated out there or not, but I was digging through the files and I was like, what do we have here? Wow, I just realized this is the file I edited. I underlined everything with a red line.
Funny.
So yeah, those with the red lines underneath them.
Surprise.
Yeah. Anyways.
Sweet.
What else were we talking about? We were talking about Coda Floor. 342. I mean, we had a nice little bump up and then we had a little pull off, right? I mean, a little cool off. What did they get to? They got to like 4.5, 4.6. And then they almost, they went back down. I was going to say there's a 2.9. There was a couple 2.9s. Yeah, 2.8s, 2.9s, a couple OTC sales right there. Boom, boom.
Dang.
But I mean, we found some demand, and then this was probably Captain Trippy buying them here, and then now we're just kind of chilling. I don't know. I mean, again, it'll be interesting to see if we end up throwing some more curveballs. You have the potential for seriously needing some armor quotas now for defense. And dude, the thing that I think about too, right? If you put weapon quotas on a tier 5 deed, right? Anytime you use like the attack speed buff, that's an ability that gets applied to all the other quotas or all the other things on that deed, right?
Yeah, probably
so in that sense
buff.
It would probably apply to everybody.
Yeah, would make sense. It's like as a crew.
If that's the case, if you can provide like a shield to everybody, then it's going to be like essential to have a mega quota armor. Preferably if you're rocking like a weapon quota team, you would want at least one that has like the ideal combination, whatever fits into your slot for your deck. Like if you found one that was like the perfect mega quota weapon, mega quota armor, so that you could provide defense to everybody at a higher level. And then you're also doing
good
some
damage.
Insane damage, dude. Like at that point, it's like that. In that sense, it totally makes sense to run Mist and like just keep that team like cooking with their abilities because I mean, you're getting the best bang for your buck at that point.
Yeah. A lot of factors. Who knows how they're going to do it? If that's even what they're going to do, right? I mean,
that's the thing I enjoy the most, though, right? Like there's some layers to that shit. It's definitely a strategy game. It's not a fast-paced game. It's not like there was that one time though when we thought there was a possibility where you could move enchanters around to like to like increase the rate at which you were farming. Which that would be interesting too. We now that we have the farmer countdown, we didn't actually go back and check that. We could probably still see to what cutoff level do you need to rotate enchanters around, because you could potentially rotate enchanters around and then collect fragments like at a faster rate.
Probably, yeah.
I might look into that again. Just in the off season, like whenever the season ends and like we still have that downtime to farm fragments.
It's a good time.
Might do a little bit of experimenting on the
little bit of check a ruin.
Okay, dude, we basically chopped through an hour, which we didn't necessarily think we had all that time to chop through, but what else? Was there something else we needed to cover real quick before we ship it off? Dude, how could I forget?
Hello. Like
hello.
Just the Bored Ape.
From the Bodega.
From the Bodega. I was thinking back to the basics. I was like, back to the Bodega. Not that.
Yes. Okay, so
first thoughts.
Dude, I like it. Okay, so like this, it was funny. I was gonna comment on this and be like, "Wow!" Or whenever they announced the Bodega from the Bodega announcement, this one right here, I was gonna say, "Wow, y'all respond to feedback hella quick, because this was literally like one of the things I had talked about. I was saying, like, in the survey, I know myself and a lot of apes included turn off their retweet notifications. So any sort of like amplification of Made by Apes brands needs to come in the form of an official post so that everybody sees it. If not, people have their retweets from the main account completely buried. And so, I mean, it was just kind of a coincidence that this is the first thing they do. And it's like, you know, hey, here's a post about Made by Apes. And then they follow it up perfectly with, you know, the first activation of, what do we have? Kiki Sunnies. And then, yeah, I mean, it's just a nice way to like put the, you know, to shill the community of builders to your audience, right? I mean, you love to see it.
For sure.
I like this too. A little Q&A action.
Yeah, right. You kind of get to see the product and then hear about the founders.
Dude, it's one of those things. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, because I'm looking back at this picture from the bodega at Ape Fest. I mean, it just reminds me that they really did a good job with putting that bodega front and center. It was like you couldn't even get into Ape Fest at PMQ without seeing the bodega, seeing the little pop up. Like, it was the first thing you walked into. I mean, it was so just sick. It was very back. Yeah, it was very clear that it was front and center when they were building it out. Alrighty, well, I'm curious to see what else they roll out from the bodega thing. Are we getting a Spaces with Illa with this creator?
Yeah, so we should get it at the end of the month. So I think they do one every single week, and then at the end of the month they put.
Oh, end of the month. Okay. So we'll have a couple of these.
Didn't read the post.
Yeah, dude, apes don't read, bro. I mean, I even read the damn thing. I got other crap going on right now. It's just, you know, it's one of those times.
Too good.
But anyways, next week, join us again on Wednesday. Phil will be back, and this shit will flow a lot more smoothly. You know, back when the captain's back in the captain's seat.
Dude,
so,
right?
Anyways. Thanks for hanging out with us and putting up with our BS and our sleuthing and, you know, everything in between. And anyways, hope you guys stay bored.
Discussion. But yeah,
and we'll see y'all next week.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage frames on my face, looking like I'm from the D. These no Cartiers.